Alright, I'm going to show you a quick little thing I do to level up my pets. I don't usually like to spend all that much time leveling my pets, and this only takes like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Maybe less than 20 minutes, and I usually level up like 2 or 3 of them. From 1 to 25. It's basically the Pandaren circuit, except I only do like half of them. Actually, not even half. I only do like 5 of them, I think. 5 or 6, I don't remember. First off, the Rematch add-on will automatically load up the team for the Thundering Pandaren Spirit as soon as I just mouse over them. I don't even have to click on them. And then it automatically levels up, puts my leveling queue, whoever's at the top, in here. Since I can level up a pet who's at level 1 with this guy, I'm just going to choose one of these. Let's see, which one have I been trying to get up to max level for a while now? I think I already did all that. I'm just going to put this one here. Okay, so he'll show up whenever I do this. And, oops, I forgot to do something. Let's see, where's the pet journal at? Open up Rematch again, and I need to select this guy, and then a pet treat, and a lesser pet treat. I actually didn't really need to open up Rematch for that. I just like doing that instead of clicking here. You need the pet treat, which increases experience by 25%. The regular pet treat, actually this was, lesser pet treat and regular pet treat. 50% XP, 25% XP, and they do stack, as well as a safari hat, which is another 10%. So that's like the most amount you can give to extra XP. And then let's do the Thundering Pandaren Spirit real quick. I have this guy down to I've done this fight so many times, I basically have all of the moves just memorized on what they do, what I should do. Basically start off with the snail, go straight into a dive to dodge his hard-hitting ability, set up goo, and then just spam ooze touch until he's dead, which should take a couple. I really wish there was a way to like skip the battle animations like there is in Pokemon. That would make leveling so much faster. I mean, I'd get it if they like disabled it during PvP, but when you're doing the same fight over and over, it's just a waste of time. This is why I usually like to just put on YouTube videos or listen to a podcast while I do this part. Then he sends out Sludgy. I like to use Ooze Touch first, because first he's going to hit me hard, and then he's going to put a dot up on me. And then I'm going to set up my Acidic Goo, because I'm going to die on the next hit no matter what. Unless I like dived right there, but there's no need to do that since it does less damage to him. I'm just going to die. I could really just pass my turn right now. So he'll have 2 turns of Acidic Goo, which increases damage by 25%, which means I can get 2 missiles off on him, which do 25% more damage. While if I use the Goo first and then I went to the snail, the Goo would have been down already, and I would only get to hit him 1 time with my snail before he actually died and that Goo went away. Using it this way, I get to hit him twice with the Goo up with my Dark Moon Zeppelin. Dark Moon Zeppelin, his health, as long as he doesn't die to Sludgy, you're fine. Like, you could have 1 health left, just as long as you haven't died and activate your racial, because you only get hit by the tunneler 1 time. So, first you start off with a missile, because he puts his stone skin up, then he's going to burrow, so I'm just going to set up my decoy. It's going to block 2 attacks, and I'm just going to keep missiling him until he's below, like, 600 and... I forget, it's like 630 or something. Around 600 health. Below 600 is like the optimal one. Plus he does damage to himself every time he uses a Stone Rush. Okay, it's around 600. He's going to hit me with a Stone Rush, which means he'll do 240 damage to himself, which means I can probably go into an explosion. He also just like straight up, he just refreshes his shield on the next one, so it doesn't really matter if I do it now or later. I'm just doing it right now. Yeah, 608 damage. Yeah, so a little less than 600. Or a little bit more, I mean. And since he's the last one alive, even though he never actually entered the fight, he gains all the experience. You have to level 14 instantly. And now it's time to fly on to the next trainer. I could heal up right now, but I don't really need to, because I use a whole bunch of different completely... I use a ton of different pets for this next guy. Alright, I'm closing in on the next trainer. Right over here, I think her name's like Aki the Chosen. Okay, wow. I don't know why I'm lagging. It must be my internet. Then as soon as I mouse over here, my next team is up for Aki the Chosen. Plus the leveling pet is automatically put in the team as well. Whoever's at the top of the queue. As soon as they hit 25, they'll be removed from the queue and it'll just automatically load your next pet. So Rematch is really great for leveling since it saves you the time of having to put your team together. For this one, I use Bite twice and then Leap twice and he dies, and then I usually just go into... Actually, do I use Bite 2 or 3 times? I don't know. My second Bite, yeah, he's pretty low. Bite twice and then Leap. I'll be hit by a Stampede one more time and I'll do extra damage since I'm below 50% health now. And as I'll go first, the Leap will hit. What you want to do is you make sure to kill Chirrup while you have the speed boost from Leap and you have Shatter Defense, that way you die instantly. Because all you need to do is put a Black Claw and you want to die, that way you get a free switch. Because he has fulfilled his purpose. Took out a pet and activated Black Claw. He'll die to the Call Lightning, which you can send out your Reddit, Clockwork Gnome, set up build Turret. I think that's how you say it, right? Turret, not torrent like I usually say. And Turret will kill him, thanks to Black Claw and Lightning Storm doing double damage to him. I think it's, like, out of the whole bunch of times I've done this boss, one time Turret didn't kill the dragon, and it wasn't a big deal because I just kill him on the next turn. Because Whiskers is really easy to hit. He always goes into a dive right away. I just kind of stay into the Clockwork Gnome until he takes the dive, because I don't want to risk my level up pet getting hit and dying instantly. Okay, I'm just going to set up my second one since I still have Call Lightning out. Once he gets below 50% health, he's just going to put up Survival, which is basically like a free switch. And this is the fight where I wish I had the skip battle animations option. Because it takes so long, it has to like do every single tick, then it has to show the lightning. Okay, this is where you switch out. You could have switched out a turn earlier, I just wanted to set up the second one. Because it's going to put up Survival, so I'm not going to get hit, but if I did get hit, that means I could just switch out right away. Because all he's doing is Surge, which does like no damage. I'm at level 14, so I should be able to survive it. No problem, just going to use this for fun. Survive the first hit. Did whatever that is, and then I can just switch back. And then the turret will just kill him at the end of this turn. I don't think I've ever had problems with Whiskers, he's really easy. Just as long as you let Reddit take the dive. And now he's at level 20. The next one will get him to level 24, and then he's completely leveled up. And yeah. Okay, we'll be approaching on the next Tamer soon. So this next guy, it's another real easy one. But I'll show you a neat little trick that'll save you a little bit of time at the end of this fight. So for this one, I'm going to mouse over it, which will automatically load the next team, as well as the leveling pet in the right spot. And then we'll start it up. If you're wondering why I'm not like clicking why it's going so fast, it's because the auto Safari hat add-on, which automatically activates your Safari hat when you enter a pet battle, it also automatically does the dialogues for this. So as soon as you click on them, it'll just like go through the motions for you. For this one, the sunflower always starts off with sunlight first, so you want to start off with acid rain or another kind of weather changing effect that turns it to the water one where they do 25% more damage. And then I just use Swallow You Whole over and over until he dies. It doesn't have to be this guy because I know the droplet of Yasiraj is actually kind of rare and not easy to get, but a Water Strider does exactly what he does and they're way easier to get. So one more Swallow You Whole should be enough to kill him, because all you need is basically a weather change that goes to the water one and an aqua attack, which a Water Strider fulfills no problem. Toothbreaker will go straight into Submerge, so this is where you switch in your level pet. Because it's going to hit him it's supposed to hit him 3 times, whatever. And then I go into my crab. Emperor Crab is really easy to get, and he's also like really good. I set up Whirlpool, and then I'm just going to hit him with Snap like 2 or 3 times. No, not 2, like 3 or 4 times, unless Whirlpool crits. Because basically he's going to use Leech Seed, then he'll use Inspiring Song, and then he just won't do anything for 3 turns, so you don't want to use Heal while this guy's out. And one more snap should be enough to kill him. See, he has everything's on 3-round cooldown. So once he does everything, he just kind of stands there and lets you hit on him for 3 turns. This guy, he sets up a goo first and then burrows, so I'm just going to go into Whirlpool while I get hit by his goo. And then during the turn he goes underground, I'm going to heal. And then when he comes back up, I'm going to hit him in the face. Plus Whirlpool will go off, so I'll take some nice damage. And then I'm going to spam snap a few more times until he's dead, because he won't be able to kill me. Ooh, nice, a crit. Crits just make this go a lot faster. Usually I would need to hit him at least one more time. With this one, it's rare to actually lose a pet. Okay, now he's level 24. Now, a neat little trick to make your pet battling leveling go a lot faster is after you do 3 tamers, with your 2 treats plus the hat up, they'll be at level 24. And if they were at level 1, they'll have like no experience because they hit like 24 exactly. So I'm going to summon the level pet and increase its level with a flawless battle pet stone. There we go. Now it automatically loads my next leveling pet, since he's at level 25 now. Which is awesome. Without the battle stones, it used to be like they would still go to level 24 back in Pandaren, but you had to like get them up that 1 extra level. Usually you just go to another tamer to do it if you were lazy, but the more efficient way to do it would be to go to like just random pet battles and do a couple of those till they get that last level, since you don't want to waste your Pandaren pet tamers, because this is definitely the best way to level your pets, is just to do a full circuit of it. So I like to start up here and then go down there, there, and then I loop around. Actually, you know what? You can't see my mouse, so yeah, you can't see any of this. But yeah, those pet stones, you basically just use it after you kill 3 tamers and they're at level 24, or if they're like around 21. This would be a good time to use like 4 of them, because once they're around level 20, it's the best time to use the stones. Alright, we're at the last guy. I only usually go to this one because the next tamer is like a really far fly from here. I usually go to this guy sometimes too, but I don't really need to since I already got one to level 25. I usually just do like these 4. Sometimes this one, because this girl is really easy to beat as well. The wind one isn't that difficult, but it is a long match. For this one, I'm going to mouse over him, automatically load my next team, and let's kill him real quick, and that'll be the end of this video, since I don't really feel like doing the other ones. I have a preloaded team for all of the Pandaren pet tamers. I just don't want to do them all right now, because I don't usually do them all. Hit him once, he's going to go into a burrow, so I'm going to switch out into my Dark Moon Zeppelin. Really don't need the Zeppelin for this, because I don't really need the explosion. I just have him just because. You could probably just use any mechanical pet right here. And then I'm going to hit him until he's dead. There we go. One more should finish him off. And then this guy, I like to take 1 hit from his moth dust, just in case I get sleeped. And then I switch into the Nether Fairy Dragon, where he is the perfect counter to this guy. It's just sometimes when I switch out into him, because he always uses moth dust first, like he'll put me to sleep, which really sucks. So I just kind of leave the Dark Moon Zeppelin in to take it to the face, just in case he gets put to sleep. And then the Fairy Dragon takes this guy out really easy. Basically just 1 Moonfire and 2 Arcane Blasts. Arcane Blast 1 and Arcane Blast number 2. And he's dead. This next guy, I just use Life Exchange. Equal out. He's going to use a Headbutt. Huh. That's right. This guy doesn't have a preset motion like the other ones. He just kind of does whatever he wants. That's fine. Nether Fairy Dragon's at pretty high health right now. I'm just going to keep spamming Arcane Blast because it's hitting pretty hard right now. Harder than Arcane Moonfire, at least. Powerball, he's faster than me. Usually, the Fairy Dragon dies to the turtle, but it looks like I got kind of lucky against him. And there's my next pet, who's basically Seems like such a waste to use a battle stone on him since he's so close to 25. Look at that. He's like at 80% experience, but there we go. And then automatically loads the next one to the queue. So Rematch, that's the name of this add-on. Really, really great. Plus all the teams. I have my PvP teams, my bleed teams, and then my Pandaren Pet Tamer team. See, I have all of them loaded for the Pandaren Pet Tamers. I was thinking about also setting up settings for the Celestial Tournament to make that easier, but I've already gotten all the pets from the Celestial Tournament, so I don't really need to do it anymore.